backstage at the Tabernacle in Atlanta, GA, with the Foo Fighters. Big show tonight, pay-per-view. First pay-per-view ever for the Foo Fighters.
That's absolutely true.
Everybody's doing one now, aren't they?
Kinda.
Whose idea was it?
Our manager. How can I make some money? Yeah, we'll have a pay-per-view special. So,
But is it any different than going on and doing like Letterman?
Well, hell yeah! Look at all these cameras and things.
Yeah, that's
well,
true.
Letterman and stuff. It's the thing that's so nerve-wracking about doing Letterman is that you have 4 minutes. It's one song. Your career's really riding on this one, man. It's a new single. You got to do it.
You're just like, you don't settle in. Like, a song seems like, at least with us, is played best when we're like kind of settled in and like think about it, and you just play the song and it's smooth and it's nice. But like, there's none of that on Letterman. You know, it's really cold in there.
You're amped.
You're
nervous.
You go out there,
freaked,
and you just, it's a blur.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a buzz, and you do it, and the whole first half of the song you're shaking, and then finally, right as you end, you're like, and then it's done.
And you literally like hold the drumsticks like that, because you're shaking.
How cold is it in the studio? I've heard it's, you know,
50-something degrees.
Yeah, it's really
He keeps
cold.
it so cold in there. But like something like tonight, you'll see that we'll come out and we'll completely spaz out for the first like 8 minutes because we're so scared to play.
you still get nervous before shows?
Oh my God,
Definitely.
of course.
Do you get more nervous knowing that there's a television camera in front of you, or playing, you know, to a stadium in front of, you know, 30,000 people?
Right?
Different.
I think he just answered the question.
Different vibe, I think. It's
Nerve-wracking both ways.
We're just all... Taylor doesn't get as nervous anymore. Do you?
No.
I just get so horrified.
I do
before
get
every
nervous,
show.
though. I get pretty nervous.
Whether it's an acoustic thing
Right.
or a rock show or a TV or whatever, I get nervous to do interviews.
I just thought it was really cool, though, when David Letterman said that the Foo Fighters were his favorite band, and he asked you to come play when he got out of the hospital. When you first heard about that, I mean, you had to have been excited.
Yeah, that was pretty flattering. I'd never heard of anything as big as that for our band. That was a big deal, you know. So, but I mean, the guy just had his chest torn apart, so we figured it felt kind of obligated to go.
Did you send him like a get well card or anything?
Cigars, just tons of cigars.
When he was in the hospital. So the television experience aside, you make great videos. The videos are hysterical. They're innovative. And the last two, is there a theme going on? One was, you know, in an airplane. You were up in space now.
I think that probably the biggest theme that runs through our videos is that we're always all the characters.
Yeah.
Whether it's the Monkey Wrench video where we're playing to ourselves, or the Mentos parodies where we're everybody in the commercial, or the Everlong thing, we're all 2 or 3 different people. And
I think the theme, kind of for the videos, at least for this album, just come from the lyrics.
Yes.
Which he didn't have a theme, probably. I don't know, maybe you did, but just naturally everything lent itself to flying and taking off.
When did you come up with the
figuring it out.
concept for the latest video? And are you sitting around on the bus coming up with the concepts for the videos?
for the next year video, we had a treatment sent to us by a director, and usually when you get video treatments, they're written.
Yeah.
And this one, he just edited a bunch of space footage to the song, and so we just got a videotape, and we kind of put in the videotape, and it was done, really. All we had to do was insert our faces into the thing. We thought, well, this is great. So we spent $1 bazillion putting ourselves in about 20 seconds of the video.
And I crack up every time I see Learn to Fly, because you're all playing all the different characters. How long did it take to do that? Because you had to play different characters in Learn to Fly.
3 days. 3 days.
Is that grueling?
3
Is that
long-ass
like
days. Well,
how many hours
That was
a
the
day?
most grueling.
That was the most grueling because I didn't have time to really sit within any character, you know? I was just constantly going from the gay guy to the little girl to the fat person to the flight, you know? So I really had to find myself after we were finished with that because I'd been lost in so many people.
And I had a Tenacious D fan want me to ask you about Tenacious D and your relationship with him.
Well, Tenacious D are the greatest band in the world. Not many people know that, but from Los Angeles, and they claim that Black Sabbath, Led Zeppelin, and I think it was AC/DC got together and had a 2-headed love child that is Tenacious D. And they had an HBO special, and they're making a movie, but they're also making a record. Because as hilarious as they are, they're really talented.
Oh yeah, I mean they can
Amazing
really sing
voices.
They're talented.
Yeah.
Good songs.
So maybe in the future a Tenacious D Foo Fighters tour.
We're trying to work that
with us in
out.
LA.
Yeah.
And they went down really well, too, didn't they?
They went over great. They played Kielbasa, which is a story about Jack Black's dipstick. And they played Sex Supreme, the double team, Cream Dream, and The Road, which is a hit.
It's a hit. Road is a fucking... Oh.
You could say it. The road is a B.I.H., my friend, but it's the only fucking road I know. So that's, you know.
They know how to
Sorry,
get into the
is
soul
this
of a song.
PG-13?
Just a little.
That's cable.
Yeah. What, at what age?
Stop!